October, I have 70,000 prayer meetings in Tanzania, in Dar es Salaam. It's one of my son's churches in Tanzania. 70,000. And I'm the Papa. And I'm going to my son's church. And when I get the Papa is in town. And I do whatever I want to do.
I think the way we can work together on it is for the Catholics to work against those things like they want to work against them, and we'll work against those things like we want to work against them, but we can't really throw our arms around each other in a common effort, because that confounds the issue of spiritual truth. The Catholic Church claims to be true Christianity, and when we reverse 450 years of history and just throw our arms around the Roman system, which I think we have to say, John, in all honesty, is not a group of wayward brothers, but is an apostate form of Christianity. It is a false religion. It is another religion. When you throw your arms around that, you literally have to undo any doctrinal distinction. In a time like this of tolerance, listen, false teaching will always cry intolerance. It'll always say you're being divisive, you're being unloving, you're being ungracious, because it can only survive when it doesn't get scrutinized. And so it cries against any intolerance. It cries against any examination, any scrutiny. Just let's embrace each other, let's love each other, let's put all that behind us. False doctrine cries the loudest about unity. And listen carefully when you hear the cry for unity, because it may be the cover of false doctrine encroaching. If ever we should follow 1 Thessalonians 5 and examine everything carefully, it's when somebody's crying unity, love, and acceptance.
Ephesians chapter 4, verse 11 through 13. And he gave some apostles, and some prophets, and some evangelists, and some pastors and teachers. For the what, guys? For the what? For the what? Help me. For the what? Okay, now who are the saints? You are, right? That's the congregation. Now that's the same word. Perfecting means to complete, to accomplish, to consummate in character. So what he gave the fivefold ministry gift for the consummating of the character of Christ in us. But Archbishop is going to be with us next Sunday. Now let me explain. This is a true apostle. This is a man of God that, first off, he owns Ghana. His wife is one of the most powerful women of Whitaker. They don't just have the greatest church. They have the biggest banking system. But he's a true apostle and prophet. When I say prophet, we went over. I had him go to New Destiny because I needed to establish. We needed to deal with things in the spirit. And there's some things you have to have someone of true spiritual maturity and character that's just it's a whole nother level.
The Bible said, how can you join Christ? How do you take Christ and join Christ to the devil? The Bible said, how can you join Christ How do you take Christ and join Christ to the devil?